Okay, so let's do the final part, that is the best award. We have this shape here and this other ones. All right, so let me quickly do this one. All right, this can be downloaded as well, but I feel like let's create it ourselves. Okay, so I use the polygon tool and the size is 22. Okay, so that is it's a smooth corners, and then the star section, and the indentation is what I'll reduce to 20. Let's see what happens. All right, so I have it this way. Good, that's nice. Then I draw my circles. Okay, so let me change the color to white. Now let's align this two together. So you press Ctrl to select the two. You come to alignment here. Yes, so you center, so it's well centered. Another thing is to have this one inside. Okay, so what you can do is to replicate the same layer, reduce it. Okay, and then you click on the ellipse tool to bring the properties here. So I turn off the inside color, and then I rather bring in the stroke. So I want this stroke here. When I click this one, it gives me the opportunity to pick a color from the work. So I want to use this particular color as my stroke and reduce it to 1.5. All right, so I have it nicely done for me. And there are also stars there, so I go for the polygon to the 5-pointer star. Okay, so the indentation, let's make it 50%. Just type it 50 and press, and let's draw our stars. Good, so I have a nice star here for me. Okay, so I have one here. Good, it's like the fill is off, so let me turn off the stroke and then rather bring in the fill. Okay, good, so I have it nicely done, and rotate it and have it straight this way. Okay, so when you observe, we have 3 other stars with it. So let me replicate 1, 2. So I have one here, and then the other one here. You see, I'm able to move the layers separately because the auto select is still on. All right, so let me select this together and Control T to just reduce it. Okay, good. So I have it here. Let me group them together and say star 1. Call it star 1. Let me replicate this layer because you can see the same thing. Okay, then I look for the bigger star. All right, then send it downwards. Yeah, so I think that'll be for it. Okay, so best award. Okay, let me center this one. Increase it a little bit. Let me close the gap between them. I think no, 24. Let me make it 20. Okay, that's okay. Good. So I have it nicely done. Yeah. So today I'll introduce you to another tool called the pen tool. What am I going to use the pen tool for? Look here, we want to design this one here, so we want to use the pen tool to do it. So I come for the pen tool. I can press P on the keyboard to pick the pen tool. So the pen tool is also a drawing tool, can be used to draw shapes in whatever shapes and curves as you want it. So I press down the shift key, it locks it and keeps it straight as I want it. Okay, so then come back. Right, so that's it. I have drawn my ship. I'm going to do a tutorial on this pen tool. All right, good. So I have my shape nicely drawn here for me. Okay, so let me add my colors. So you click on the shape tool, and then you come and click on a fill, but I want to add a gradient. Okay, so I have some preset gradients here. Okay, pardon me, let me use this one for today. I'll teach you how you're going to design your own gradient. Good. So this one is on top of it because the layer is on top of that one. So what we do is that let's bring the layer down. All right, yeah, so it's hiding here. Rotate it a little bit. Okay, that's fine. So I'll replicate this particular shape. Control J to replicate. Let me use the right arrow key to nudge it to the right, but I want it in the opposite direction. So I come to the edit, transform, and then flip horizontal. Good. So it is done for me. So I have it nicely here. Now let's look at our work and see. Good. Now before we end, I want to add, look at it, when observe the work very well. See, there appears some kind of patterns in the background. There's a kind of pattern there. All right, so let me add the pattern to it. Add the patterns to it. Let's click on the background layer. You click, and then you add pattern. All right, pattern gives you different kinds of patterns here. Okay, I'll do a tutorial on this one too. You can select different patterns depending on the kind of work you want to do. Okay, so if I click on this one, you see it changes. So that is what we refer to as what the patterns. Okay, so I have this pattern here. All right, then it's applied to it. Okay, so the reason why the pattern part is here showing is because this particular the image has some spaces here which are still white, so it's covering. So what I can do to that one is I can use the magic wand, make sure the image is selected. You click on it here, so I press the delete key so that it removes those portions from it. Very good. So you can now see our pattern is nicely embedded in our work. All right, so we finally designed our badge here. So as a good practice, let's group it together. So let me look for them and then group them together so you can have a good control over them. So we have the stars here, the ellipse. Let me see the shape. Okay, just award. All right. Okay, thank you very much for following up to this time. Have a nice day. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and like this channel. Bye.